Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ants Authority. Today we will discuss 9 methods to keep ants out of chicken feed. In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. You can keep ants out of chicken feed by removing the broken eggs, uneaten food and offering dry food. Moreover, keep cages clean and store food properly. Make boundaries from chalk and diatomaceous earth. Spray vinegar and pour boiling water to get rid of ants. Raising chickens can be interesting because they are easy to keep as pets, but you have to be careful of pest attacks as their food and cage environment can pose a risk of attack to them. Chickens can produce nutritious eggs each day that can get broken due to a lack of calcium as the outer shell becomes challenging due to calcium deposition. Accordingly, you have to keep an eye on the coop and remove the broken eggs quickly. Clean the floor properly as a small amount of yolk can become a feast for tiny insects. Furthermore, you have to suppress the pungent odor of yolk and albumin by spraying a diluted vinegar solution with a distinctive odor. The presence of chicken feed in the bowl can attract ants inside the coop, as these pellets are usually a rich source of protein and other essential nutrients. Accordingly, you have to remove the food source from the cage when they have eaten the required food, as an uncovered food bowl can attract these pests. In addition, the presence of grains and fresh vegetables or fruits give off an odor and attracts pests inside, so you have to take uneaten parts of the food out. The presence of food crumbs on the cage floor can attract pests to the food bowl, so you have to keep the chicken coops clean. In the same way, keeping the peripheral areas of the cage clean, such as dirt and a few food grains on the outer side, can bring them closer to coops and make them come inside. Diatomaceous earth can also help kill ants by causing dryness of their exoskeleton, as its powder sucks all moisture from their bodies and make them desiccate. You can mix food-grade diatomaceous earth in it to avoid contamination risk because ants do not cross this barricade due to the risk of death. A chalk powder can become a suitable repellent for ants as its odor and chemical composition can irritate the receptor of insects. You can make a chalk boundary outside the chicken coop to repel them. Most of these insects do not cross the chalk line and stay away from the cage, but the thickness of the boundary needs to be almost 3 to 5 mm wide. Vinegar can disrupt ants' pheromone trails due to its strong odor and repels them away. However, you should dilute in water because its smell retains even after 50% dilution. You have to mix 1 cup of vinegar with 1 cup of water to prepare a solution. You can spray this mixture on the incoming trials to the coop by pouring it into a bottle. In addition, you can pour it directly on the cage floor after removing the kitchens from it. However, it is better to remove the poop and food crumbs from the floor and then wipe it out with this solution. Ants get attracted to this feed due to its high nutritional value, so you have to store it properly to avoid their excess. Commonly, pellets can attract insects when you place the jars in wet places. However, the warmth of cabinets can grab their attention and bring them closer to packaged food or a feed bowl. It is better to store them in a dry place at room temperature, but cold conditions are favorable. Moreover, you have to avoid direct contact with water and sunlight to keep it dry and cool. A fresh citronella plant can keep the pest at bay, so you can keep them within the coop as they keep the internal environment refreshing and avoid pest attacks. This plant does not pose any harm to the birds and chickens and helps protect them against undesired bites and painful stings from these crawling insects. Boiling water is the most effective solution when there are hundreds or even a few thousand of ants within the chicken feed. It is better to throw contaminated food and pour hot water over a bowl to kill them. You have to heat water until it gets boiled and pour it directly on the trials. Moreover, it leads to the burning of their exoskeleton because this waxy outer layer cannot protect them against high temperatures. It takes a lot of time to regrow and cover the bodies. Thanks for watching the video.